How's it going, pinheads? Matthew Owen back at it again with another pinball video today. It's Bally Mousin Around repair video and gameplay video. You can see in the background right now we've got the slave back again, working away, working hard, getting this thing sorted out. And I'm going to talk about what he's doing while he's doing it. So let's get right into it. First thing, you got to set up your new pinball machine, or your new old pinball machine when you get it. So before I put this thing up together in my house in the spot it's going to be, I always sort out the legs. You got to make sure that you got 4 levelers that actually can be adjusted. And in this case I had to weld on one of the nutserts so they wouldn't be loose as a goose when they were on the game. New leg bolts as well. All the leg bolts it came with except for 2 were absolutely rotten. Same with the pinballs, rusty, nasty things that would have been scratching up the playfield as they rolled around. But yeah, anyway, new leg bolts, cleaned up legs with the old alfoil trick. You just literally need wet alfoil and you can clean up chrome pinball legs pretty well. It was time to take care of the mold. This moldy old Mousin Around kind of looked a bit like blue cheese on the cabinet in a few spots. Aged to a perfected way, or just a stinky, moldy way. Even the back glass had it all over it. I struggled to remove the mold off that back glass without doing any damage, so it had to get touched up, as you will see on the video. But before I ramble on anymore, let's get an update from the slave himself and see how far he's got. Alright, well I already fixed a few issues on this thing. There was a wire off between this target and this target, making all 4 of these not work. That wire had come off. Out-hole switch was out of adjustment, but she's playing. Oh, and the left flipper back, man, that thing was broken. You can see it's got a crack. Made it like have heaps of play with the shaft within the plastic bat. But she mostly works. Issues to solve are this 3-bank looks a little crook, lamps out obviously, and when it goes down it sits a little off center. It's like it's just too high on the left always. Who knows? They'll service that. Oh, the music in this game rules. This diverter, heaps of play in it, makes this shot brick, so I'm gonna have to take that up somehow. And some madman on this center ramp has put like rubber on this stop. Makes it just infinitely consistent. There's some on the left as well, but it's not as thick. Makes the game a bit too easy. Anyway, this is getting ripped apart. White rubbers, all incandescents. And fix those issues. Clicking and clacking. Alright, let's see if we can get the center ramp going. Oh. Alright, yeah. Oh yeah. Bit too easy. We don't want this. Because in a comp, players will just do that forever. You don't even need 2 hands. Nice match sequence on this game. Oh yeah. Well, thank you, Slave. So what's next in the video? Where are we going from here? Well, we got to pull out the playfield and really get the real bulk of the work done. You can do this in the cabinet if you want, and if you don't have a playfield rotisserie or like a couple of stacks of pillows on chairs or something to balance like the playfield between so you can reach the top and the bottom. But yeah, I find the extra work of pulling the playfield out now rather than doing this in the cabinet is well worth it, especially on Mousin Around. There's a lot of stuff behind that back panel that I need to access, so playfield out, make the job easy. While the slave is at it, I feel like this is a good time to share an absolutely pro tip. If you're ever doing this, take heaps of photos. You need that shit to help yourself remember. For me at this point I've done like 10 years of this, so I have a good idea of how things go together, but even I still take a million photos because it gets to the point where you're just a bit like unsure about something. Well, you can look at your phone, it's great, we live in the modern world. Alright, another thing. if you're cleaning the game, here's the way I do it. The slave's doing it in the background right now. I think this is the best way. You get a ammonia-free glass cleaner, just like the old EM manuals called for. I just use cold spray and Windex. And you use that to wipe the dirt off the game. That spray and like old socks are my favorite thing. Any clean rag that doesn't have like stones in it that are going to scratch the playfield as you wipe it over there. Because this thing had a Mylar, it got a Novus plastic polish over all of that area to try and smooth out all the scratches on the surface of that. Novus is only needed if you're doing a game with Mylar. I see a lot of people using Novus on like just painted wood. That's not what it's for plastic. Anyway, once the polishing is done, it was time to wax the whole thing. Lately I've been using this cherry chillax, which apparently you're not supposed to eat. But yeah, it kind of smells alright. Anyway, seems like the slave has an update for us, so let's pass the mic back to him and see what he's got to say.
So if you take out the 3 screws and the E-clip that sits about here, this thing slides up and you can get this fucked up arm off. Looks like this thing's been through the ringer. Definitely used to have a flat sort of slot at the end of that. Not sure how I'm going to fix this. Stay tuned. Alright, we got the welder set up. I'm going to try and put some more steel in that part, and then I'm going to go back with like files and stuff, make it just right so it fits on the game. Well, it's got a much smaller hole now. Let's see if I can clean it up and put it to the right size. Alright, it was big brain time. I made 2 nuts welded onto the end of this thing and a bolt for a new like grub screw. Looks a bit ugly for now, but I'll paint it. But it works really good, and it's got a lot more strength than it ever did before. So, it should, in all theories, work perfectly now. Yeah!
Well, thank you again, Slave. That is some phenomenal work. I can see why you deserve those underwear that we bought you all those videos ago. Anyway, what is he up to now? It's lamp-related action. He's putting in new lamps in all of the GI sockets, because we love incandescent lamps in this house. I used to be a big fan of LEDs because, wow, they're brighter, and I get to change something in a pinball and do a mod, which is really fun for some reason. But later, 10 years down the track, and I'm real deep into pinball, and I started to ponder, are LEDs even better? Like, they're brighter, sure, but what else do they offer? And what do they take away? What do you exchange to get your brightness, to get your coloredness? And I think you lose a couple of things. The main thing is that LEDs, they are either off or on, whereas an incandescent, when you give it power, it takes time to heat up, and it makes for much better effects. These games were designed to be used with globes that take time to heat up and time to turn off, and incandescents do just that. The light shows are better with incandescents for like 90s games, 80s games like this one. And in 99% of cases, the way that the light exits the incandescent glow, where it just leaves that filament at all angles, is way better looking in your pinball than an LED, which has so much direction to it. Even the ones with the like best frosted caps, they have a cone of light, and it doesn't look as good as incandescents, in my opinion. With all that said, I don't think putting LEDs in your like GI and in your playfield inserts is that big of a sin, but I'll tell you what, I will not accept under any circumstances LED flashes in games. Flashes are already so bright, too bright in a lot of cases from pinballs. They hurt your eyes already. And LED flashes are a thing that exists that oh man, they exist to cause pain and waste money and generate landfill. They are Satan's children. LED flashes are spawn of the devil. You heard it here on the Matthew Owen YouTube channel. Anyway, ranting and raving aside, what has the slave been doing just now? He's been putting on white rubbers. That's another thing. Oh my god, I thought I was done with the ranting and raving, but no, I'm gonna double down. I hate silicon rubbers. They are also Satan's children. They are the siblings of the LED flasher. They really tick me off for the reason that you're not upgrading anything. Your rubbers already are great. They're already perfect. White rubbers or black rubbers, they're rubber, they do their job, they do it well. It's just so spectacular. And now you put these weird ones on that grip the ball in different ways. It's not the way it was intended. The game doesn't play like normal now, and it's really not a problem. It's just like a taste thing. But my taste is that they were already good the way they were. Anyway, white rubbers, incandescents are in this game, and it's going to be great. You just wait till you see the gameplay, and perhaps you'll be convinced when you see how wonderful it looks as a finished product. Alright, I'm really done with the ranting and raving now. Let's get back to the video. This connector coming apart. This is like the relay that turns off and on the GI for the playfield, and the connector on it must have caught fire at one point. It was just melting the plastic when the game was turned on. It was getting very hot. While I'm at it, there's also some other capacitors to fix on the power board. Pull that out. You always want to do the 5-volt filter to capacitor, and because this has got the original displays, I'm going to do the high voltage filter capacitors for both the plus 100 and something and minus 100 and something circuits. Sucked all of those bad boys out, put a new header in, cut off the key pin. It's ready to go back in the game. And I had to do a new connector on the other side, but yeah, it looks a bit different, but it also works perfectly now, which is wonderful. So we can go back to the slave and watch him stick the playfield in the game. Give that thing a clean out first, that's a good idea. And plug that thing back in, we can start testing it up. I think there was quite a bit of adjustments for the slave to do still. For example, LEDs in the back box. They're too bright. They don't add anything to the game, it's a bad thing. And I changed a lot of flashes in the game. I think every playfield flasher got replaced, and then the best of all of them got put in the back box, which is cool. So what's left? Just testing. I did adjust that center bank off camera. I simply had to adjust one of the limit screws to get it to go lower, and it had been broken. I think I had to put some spacers out on all 3 of the switches so the bolts wouldn't grind on a repair on the back. But yeah, anyway, that's about the rest of the repair. There's not much to it other than talking about setup. The slave removed the end stop from the center ramp, so that won't be repeatable anymore. It absolutely rockets out now, which is cool. He tried it a bit with the end stop gone on the left ramp, and it was just unreasonably fast. That game didn't need that change. Otherwise, there was some rule adjustments made. Free play, obviously. Extra balls off at our house, otherwise the wizards that come here play too well and play too long. And otherwise, I think we've left it on factory settings, except the outlanes aren't automatically lit, because that seems weird to me. So yeah, without any more mousing around, I'm gonna start mousing around and play some of this pinball and see if I can get a good score and maybe make an entertaining video about it.
Why yes, I do. Let's get right into it. Try and show off some of what Mousing Around has to offer here for you guys. And as I plunge straight into the out lane, that's okay. I can get my center bank down, relight my kickback by shooting 3 center ramps. If I even get that far. Oh boy. 1. Oh, it's so fast now. You can't really trap it out of there. You can't shoot it directly up. You can't hop it over. 2. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The music in this game's really cool. There's that 3rd center ramp. May as well keep shooting it till we spell cheese at least. Oh my gosh. It is a fast pinball now. Alright, need it on the left flipper. Let's get that cheesy bonus. It will close that center ramp, but shooting it over and over is kind of boring. But you can do it, even when it's as out of control as it is. Want to make some ramps now, try and light a million. Got the N and the O, it spells it backwards for some reason. But if I get enough ramps, it will light the million. Oh boy, that beat is terrifying. Oh, got the 1 there, that's nice. Oh, too slow on the double scoring. Anytime you combo 2 of the left ramp or the right ramp or any
combination of them, it lights the target in the back of that lane for double scoring, 15 seconds of it. Oh, I'm very close to the million. I'm gonna light it. I believe collecting the million increases your jackpot, so I kind of want to do that before I get into the multi-ball, which I lit by missing shots. Alright, million's lit. Oh, didn't go all the way around. Oh my god. I'm out of control here. I'm gonna take the trap. I'm gonna miss the trap. I'm gonna take the million. I'm gonna miss the million. Story of my life. There we go. Love all the light shows and the sound shows in this game. Alright, jackpot's at 2.5 million, I mean. Let's go into multi-ball if I can. If I can. It will relight my kickback as well, which is in my best interest with how fast this game is. There we go. Going for another skill shot here because it has a chance. If I get it, it'll build my jackpot, but I missed it. So no jackpot building for me. Alright, the unlit lane's in the right, you can still move it around. It's now under that flashing one. Let's try for a little stronger plunge. There we go. So that gave me bonus X and the skill shot. Oh my gosh, this game is too fast for me. Alright, cradle separate here. Alright, worked out. Oh, alright, let's trap this up, Alright, this is a good spot to be in. If I get that trap, jackpot's lit, and I could have collected it there. That's okay, we'll get it to the left somehow. Like that. Yeah, baby. Jackpot. Oh, what a show. Is this the best System 11? I think it may be. The scoring's really nicely balanced. The light shows and the sounds, amazing. It's the whole package. Oh, that's lit the jackpot. We got 15 seconds to cash that in. Oh boy. Oh boy. Left ramp. Right ramp. Oh no. Ah, the green. Well, still not a bad first ball. I think I've shown off just about everything in the game. Multi-ball, the million. I guess we haven't really talked about the cheesy bonus. I'm just going to play for cheesy bonus for the rest of the game and see where we go for that. Punch for my skill shot here. Oh yeah, I figured it out on that lane now. Oh boy, okay. Try and get control here if I can. Start shooting ramps. So there's 3 spots you can get cheese letters. Left ramp, right ramp, or that dead end. And the cheese letters are in the middle of the playfield here. So if I get 4 more of those 3 shots in any order, it'll light open the diverter, light the mouse hole for a mystery award, which is like between like 100k and a million or something like that. I think you can pay specials and extra balls too, but extra balls are off. And if I miss enough, it may light another multi-ball. Well, the speed got out of control. Let's see if I can even get 1 cheesy bonus before the game ends. Highest score 1 million, that's a display bug, because we've far exceeded that. I think it is 12 million for the lowest high score, so we've got a bit of work to do. Cheesy bonus won't get us there. Oh, I was forgot my lane. Oh, nice bonus X though. Alright, only 1 more letter to light the mouse hole. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so fast, this thing. It's very hard to stay on top of. Cheesy bonus. Did anyone pay attention to what it awarded? I didn't. Oh, 2 trap letters there, all claimed them. Just need 1. Oh, missed it. Oh boy. Oh, that was a bad decision. Well, there you have it. A disappointing end to an otherwise exciting game. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage and enjoyed the video. I'm going to record a better tutorial on this thing when I get the new ROM installed that fixes a lot of visual bugs, and I'll probably leave it at that. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like, leave a comment, and if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one for some more mousing around or something else. Bye bye now.